Unang-una, I'm not really privy as to the real reason ng pagpunta ni Vice President kasi syempre, baka nagpunta siya doon kasi prayer rally nga eh. Syempre, anybody, any official would like to join a prayer rally with the intention of uniting the country. Kaya nga lang yung nakita ko nga yung ibang clippings, tila nagkaroon ng disconnect sa intention ng prayer rally vis-a-vis sa mga nangyari. Two things. Maybe the Vice President went there to be the instrument to unite our country. At maganda yan kapag ganyan ang gawin niya kasi nararapat talagang magsama-sama dahil mas marami ang problema natin kapag nag-aaway-away. But on the other hand, politically speaking, I'm not sure, no, kung let's have an academic discussion of the situation. Kung politika kasi ang pag-uusapan, syempre alam naman ng lahat kung gaano kalawak ang koneksyon ni Pastor Quiboloy. And syempre si Pastor, hindi lang sa Pilipinas, yung mga pag-aari, it expands to other countries. Global siya eh. Malawak yung kanyang network here and internationally. And that network is not just a plain network. Syempre, maraming balayan sa politika, no? Una, may following siya. So, pangalawa, syempre, sa mga naririnig natin, talagang loaded, no, with economic ammunition si Pastor Quiboloy. So, syempre, kung yung isang tao, meron kang political desires in the future, pwedeng puntahan mo as an ally. That's just a theoretical assumption, no? Kumbaga sa politika, pwedeng ganun. Pero, yun nga dun naman siguro it's, alam mo yung being the Vice President, being the acting President, and being a member of the cabinet, vis-a-vis being a friend or a possible benefactor of Pastor, yun yung medyo dapat siguro mahiwalay. Medyo masalimuot nga. Pero that's basically, andun tayo sa direksyon na paano ba ihiwalay ang isang current official. Yung bang, when you do good governance, is it good politics? When you do bad governance, bad governance ba is good politics? And good governance ba is bad politics? Siguro yun yung mga analysis na dapat nating tingnan.